Okay, so now the spreadsheet is ready to go. We cleaned it up, data is clean. So let's see how we do the import. So for in Chabad Suite, you would go to Contact, Import Contacts. So, we forgot to download our sheet, so we're going to go back to our Google spreadsheet and download it as a CSV file. So it's downloaded. I'm going to go here, upload CSV file. I'm going to choose it to my downloads, and here we go. First row contains column headers, yes. I'm importing individuals, so if you had household or organizations, you would have to separate it in a different spreadsheet sheet and mark it as such when importing it. But I'm just importing individuals. And if you have a subtype, if you created a contact subtype like maybe child or camper or Hebrew school participant, you could select from this drop down. But for now, usually it's just going to be regular individuals. You might have some organizations, households. I haven't come across anybody who needs to do it, so I won't really demonstrate it right now. So we have individual. Now, what to do if you find duplicates? Skip is a good idea. What's going to happen is that if it finds duplicates, it's going to spit it out in a different Excel sheet or CSV that you could download. If you click update, it might replace duplicate information. So it might merge the two contacts. So it's not a good idea because sometimes you have two contacts that have the same last name and the same email. The system is going to think it's the same person. So let's do skip for now. And then we're going to go down to date format. If you are importing a birthday, you're gonna have to make sure that you're selecting the proper format that corresponds to the date format on your spreadsheet. Then you're gonna click continue, and over here you're gonna match the field. So first one is external ID. I'm gonna match it to external identifier in the system. Last name is going to be last name, first name, gender, gender, looking good. Email is email. Email 2 is also email, but we have to change the location. They can't both be email home. So I'm going to do email, and I'm going to say this one's work. Then phone number, again, it's phone, home, phone. We could select mobile if it's a mobile. Let's do that. Street address looks fine. Street address line 2 would be supplemental address 1. City is city, state, state, zip code, and for all of these you could change the location. Right now it's importing as a home address, but if it was a work address you could change it to work. Country is country, job title, notes, and notes. So it's very easy to do. You can save this mapping field and call it import 1, so that if ever you need to redo the import you could just um, upload this mapping setting, so it's just going to automatically match the field as you did above. So I'm going to click continue, and here it's spitting out. It's telling me there's one error that I'm going to download. We're going to look at it, and I'm going to go down. Before I click import, I'm going to want to tag these contacts. I'm going to call these import 1 to have the capability of double checking my work. If I need to go back and start over, I can delete them. And also I could add them to groups. I could say, automatically add them to the newsletter group, let's say, and it'll automatically add all these contacts to my newsletter, and I'm going to click import now. Okay, great. All the data was imported. They were all put into the newsletter group, and they were all tagged with import 1. Let me look at the error sheet and see what that is. Okay, so you want to, oh, this is the wrong sheet. Never mind. Let's look at this one. Okay, so the first two columns is going to tell you where the error was, and the second one is going to tell you the reason. So that's where you look. So it says invalid value for field country. So the problem was that the country was not part of the country table. It was not enabled. So I'm going to go in my CRM, localization, languages, currencies, and locations. And over here I'm going to go down, I'm going to enable that country. So let's find Australia. I remember it was Australia. At the same time, you can enable any other country you want. Um, let's see, United Kingdom, maybe Ukraine. And you could go through all the countries you want, or if you just want to enable everything, you could do that as well. And we just enable everything, save ourselves time, and it's just going to be a longer list when selecting countries inside the CRM. And then I could go ahead and re-import this sheet, and it's going to do all of them fully. And that's it.